Join me as I take on the challenge of being ambitious while embracing my lazy side. Let's see if I can actually get stuff done without breaking a sweat. Being ambitious but lazy is a paradox that many of us can relate to. We have big dreams. We want to achieve amazing things, but somehow we just can't seem to muster up the energy or motivation to take action. It's like we're stuck in this perpetual state of wanting to do great things, but not wanting to put in the effort required to make them happen. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in this endless cycle of procrastination? You know, where you have a big project or goal that you're desperate to achieve, but every time you think about starting, you find yourself scrolling through social media or watching TV instead. Yeah, I've been there too. It's like you're aware that you need to take action, but somehow your brain just can't seem to connect with your body. And you end up doing nothing at all. And it's not just about procrastination either. I think a lot of us struggle with feeling overwhelmed by our goals. We have this huge vision, but we don't know where to start or how to break it down into manageable tasks. So, we just put it off, hoping that somehow, magically, things will just fall into place. But deep down, we know that's not going to happen, and that just adds to the anxiety and stress. I think another reason why we struggle with taking action is fear of failure. What if we try really hard, but we still don't achieve what we want? What if we fail miserably and everyone sees us as a failure? That fear can be paralyzing, and it's easy to just give up before we even start. Sometimes, I think we also lack direction. We have a vague idea of what we want to achieve, but we're not entirely sure how to get there. We're like, I want to be successful, or I want to be happy. But what does that even mean? How do we measure success or happiness? Without a clear plan, it's easy to get stuck in limbo. But here's the thing. I truly believe that our laziness can actually be an asset. If we can tap into our ambition and use our laziness to our advantage, we can achieve amazing things. So, how do we do that? Well, first, we need to acknowledge our laziness. We need to accept that it's okay to not feel motivated all the time, and that it's normal to need breaks and rest. Next, we need to break down our goals into smaller, manageable tasks. We need to make a plan, and then we need to focus on one task at a time. It's like instead of saying, I'm going to write a book, we say, I'm going to write 500 words today. That's a lot less daunting, and it's something we can actually achieve. We also need to find ways to make the task more enjoyable. If we're doing something we love, we're more likely to stick with it, even when it gets tough. And finally, we need to be kind to ourselves. We need to remember that it's okay to make mistakes, and that failure is not the end of the world. In conclusion, being ambitious but lazy is not a curse. It's actually a unique opportunity to find creative solutions to our problems, and to learn how to work with our natural tendencies rather than against them. So, if you're feeling stuck, just remember that you're not alone, and that with the right mindset, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Thanks for watching, and if you have any thoughts or experiences you'd like to share, please leave them in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about productivity and time management, be sure to check out my next video, where I'll be sharing some of my favorite tips and tricks.